Hey guys, my name is Panzerdraco. I'm the project coordinator and gameplay designer on L.U.R.K mod for s.t.a.l.k.e.r Shadow Chernobyl. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a bit about our project's management and production processes, and I'm also going to touch on the overarching themes behind the gameplay of L.U.R.K. I've been a bit reluctant to make a development journal of my own, as my work is not as easily conveyed as Millennia's visual work or Dominion's audio, but I'll do my best. A lot of mod teams dive into a project's production with little thought as to the processes and pipelines behind their development, and this often leads to them to fall apart over time when they become uncoordinated or hit a roadblock due to lack of planning. Many mod developers also don't think to keep communication constant with each other, which can result in teams becoming splintered along different branches of unsynchronized production, without being consistently unified through keeping in touch with the rest of the team. In the real world, I'm currently a full-time university student, studying for a bachelor's in network engineering, but I also study software project management as an elective. I'm very glad I did, as it equipped me with the skills to properly coordinate Team L.U.R.K throughout the development of this daunting project. We primarily use two tools to keep our team cohesive at all times, the first being Subversion Networking, or SVN. SVN is a powerful development tool which allows us to synchronize our entire mod's data on the server that I host, uploading and downloading from a single repository. On top of this, it also provides tools to help us seamlessly merge our data when there's a potential conflict, but more importantly, it supports full logging and tracks all changes for the entire development process, allowing us to roll back to a previous state should we find that something becomes broken along the pipeline. The second management tool we use is Trello, a browser-based project management app which allows us to easily track tasks and discuss elements of the mod, kind of like a forum and a checklist rolled into one. It keeps us posted through email on changes to tasks we're involved with, allows us to share files and code, set deadlines, get rapid feedback from other developers, and a lot more. Plus, it feels really satisfying to check off a list of tasks, which provides us a sense of accomplishment. It may sound silly, but I found this small motivation really helps with overall morale. These two tools, combined with constant Skype chat and Google Docs to store documentation, really help to smooth out our production process in the long term. I strongly feel that having a solid production foundation is the key to success of large projects such as L.U.R.K. Next, I'm going to talk a little about the thematic design behind L.U.R.K. If I were to summarize L.U.R.K in a sentence, I would say a hardcore mod which elevates the original tenements behind s.t.a.l.k.e.r's design while also introducing new content and gameplay to keep veterans of the series interested. While all of that sentence is true, it fails to describe exactly what's meant by each point of that statement. For example, the term hardcore doesn't just mean difficulty in the context of L.U.R.K, even though the mod is indeed significantly more difficult than the game it's based on. It also means that we're aiming to put a spotlight over the tangible sense of fear and awe distilled in the player. I mean, everyone remembers the terror of the first bloodsucker they encountered, or the chilling nervousness as they first set foot in Yanta. Put it simply, we aim to boost these moments up to 11. A large part of this involves careful visual and audio design, including the environmental foley and accompanying soundtrack, but elements of gameplay really help to reinforce this notion. You can make a player feel really vulnerable and paranoid by decreasing their amount of health and protection and ammunition they have while putting them up against an environment where s.t.a.l.k.e.r could be laying in wait around any corner. You can also make Gunplay feel much more satisfying by increasing weapon accuracy, damage, and recoil, which can help players feel like weapons have a real impact, both from the giving and receiving ends. I hate to refer to Call of Duty, but they nailed the latter part down to a fine art for the most part. I mean, not that I intend to take too much inspiration from them. As for new content, alongside a variety of new weapons to choose from and personalized upgrades, we're also adding new levels and a revised storyline. Thanks to Dominion's efforts, we've tamed a wild beast as s.t.a.l.k.e.r's SDK, allowing us to have a large range of flexibility regarding how we want the story to flow. The original story leaves a lot to be desired, and while we're keeping the main plot points intact, we're revising it heavily for consistency and to keep players involved and hopefully emotionally invested. That's all I have to say for now. Before I wrap this video up, I'd like to welcome a few new additions to the team. First is Matthew Tyndall, a student of Millennia's and helping with our weapon modeling and texturing. You can see his work on the Saga 12 and Fire Axe he posted to our images, which you can find on our ModDB page. Secondly, there's Yannick Zenhausen, a musical composer who comes from GoldenEye Source. His work is pretty incredible, and I do hope to have some of it posted before too long. It really sets the theme for L.U.R.K as a whole. Finally, our newest addition to the team is Maximiliano Vazquez, or MaxiBZ. While relatively new to the modeling scene, his work is pretty great, and he's rapidly contributing a lot to the team. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll hopefully see you closer to release. Our newest addition is Maximiliano Vasquez. Okay, I got it. Fuck.